Hello, everyone. Today, I want to share a simple story, a quiet story, but one that carries a powerful lesson about focus and how it can completely change your life. This story comes from a small village, surrounded by open fields, warm sunlight, and people living simple, hard-working lives. In that village lived a boy named Raghav. Raghav wasn't famous, he wasn't rich, but everyone knew him as the smart one, intelligent, sincere, and incredibly hard-working. Life, however, wasn't easy. Raghav lived alone with his mother. Every morning, long before the sun rose, he went out to the fields. He plowed the soil, watered the crops, and worked until his clothes were soaked with sweat. Only after finishing his work did he come home, wash his face, and study for a short time. He loved learning, but time was always against him. Still, the village believed in him. Raghav will surely top his final exams, people said, and Raghav believed it too. Then exam results day arrived, and everything fell apart. Raghav failed one subject, just one, but that single failure felt heavier than all his hard work combined. The worst pain didn't come from the report card. It came from the people. Every morning, as he walked to the fields, whispers followed him. Look at the smart boy who failed. All that intelligence and still couldn't pass. Hard work means nothing. Their words cut deeper than any blade. Raghav said nothing, but inside he was breaking. One evening, exhausted and overwhelmed, Raghav went to see his teacher, Teacher Kareem, an old man with calm eyes and a gentle voice. "Teacher," Raghav said quietly, "when I walk through the village, people mock me. I can't ignore it anymore." The teacher listened patiently. Then he said, "Tomorrow morning, I want you to do something." "What is it?" Raghav asked. "Take a large pot, fill it completely with milk, and walk through the same path you take every day." Raghav looked confused. "And remember," the teacher added, "not a single drop should spill." The next morning, Raghav filled the pot to the very top. The milk was heavy, still, and unforgiving. One wrong step, and it would spill. As he stepped onto the path, the villagers gathered as usual. The whispers began. The laughter followed. But something strange happened. Raghav didn't hear a thing. His eyes were locked on the pot. His hands were steady. His breathing was slow. The world faded. No voices, no faces, no judgment. Only the pot, only the moment. He reached the fields. Not a single drop had fallen. Later, he returned to his teacher. "Teacher," Raghav said, "I was so focused on the pot, I didn't hear anyone." The teacher smiled. "That," he said, "is the lesson. When your focus is deep, noise loses its power. People can talk, they can judge, they can laugh, but a focused mind becomes untouchable." That day, something shifted inside Raghav. He stopped carrying people's opinions. he carried only his purpose. He studied with deeper concentration. He worked with quiet confidence. The village didn't change, but he did, and that made all the difference. One morning, standing under the golden sunrise, Raghav smiled, because he finally understood. When the mind is focused, the world becomes quiet. So if you ever feel hurt by words, if doubt, pressure, or negativity surrounds you, remember this story. Hold your own milk pot, your goal, your dream, with steady hands. Focus deeply. Let the noise fade. That is the true power of focus.